Welcome, everyone. Today we are going to recap a movie, The Wild Robot. At the start of the movie, we see an island without humans, only animals, and signs of a big crash. Near a robot's body lie some beavers, who accidentally activate it. This is the future where robots help humans. The robot activates and other robots appear. This one was made to assist humans. It introduces itself as Rozon 7134, or Roz, promoting its helpfulness. Instead of helping, Roz only scares the animals and gets injured several times. Beautiful scenes show a butterfly flying, chased, and attacked by animals. Roz realizes to communicate here, it must learn the animal's language, so it starts analyzing it. But the animals call Roz a monster, fearing it might harm them. Despite many tries, Roz fails to learn the language. Thieves among the animals steal the transmitter and remove Roz's parts. Roz manages to repair itself and goes after the transmitter. During this chase, a bear pursues Roz. Roz accidentally breaks a goose nest, killing the family except one egg. Until now, Roz knew little about eggs, but decides to protect it. Then a clever fox, Fink, tries to steal the egg and nearly escapes, but the egg cracks and a gosling hatches. The baby sees Roz as its mother and shows love. Roz feels something awaken inside, hoping the gosling will guide it, but the gosling just wanders around. Roz decides nothing else matters and plans to leave, but the gosling sticks close. Some possums appear. These animals play dead when threatened. One possum tells Roz, "This is your first order. Care for this baby, feed it, teach it to swim, and prepare it to fly before it migrates." Roz now has a mission, though. She doesn't know how to raise a child. She asks the possum for advice, who replies, "No mother is ever ready. One must learn." All animals watch in doubt. How can a robot teach feeding or flying? The gosling was weak, and Fink, the cunning fox, thought Roz could help. He approaches Roz, offering help with the baby. Roz suspects Fink's tricks, but accepts because the gosling is hungry. Fink teaches Roz how to feed the baby. Gradually, Roz started trusting Fink. Fink prepared plenty of food for himself, heated it, boiled fish, and ate heartily. Meanwhile, forest life went on. A beaver was busy cutting a large tree to build its shelter. Other animals laughed at the beaver's efforts. Roz thought she needed a shelter too for her baby. She copied the beaver's design and started building a wooden shelter. Little Gosling, named Bright Bill, helped collect wood which Roz used to complete and even paint a small picture inside the shelter. Fink made himself a comfortable sleeping place. Bill couldn't sleep and wandered around. Fink tried to capture Bill, but Roz protected him. The fox knew children fall asleep with stories like grandmothers told. Roz, as a robot, didn't know how to tell stories, so Fink made one up. We then see Bill growing up and learning to swim. Roz tried to teach him with robot methods, but Bill never learned natural swimming and almost drowned many times. Other animals saw Bill living with a monster, but Bill defended Roz as his mother and insisted he wasn't drowning, just practicing. When Bill tried talking with other goslings, he faced bullies who tried to drown him. Suddenly, a crocodile appeared. The other goslings flew away, but Bill was trapped and almost eaten. Roz rushed to save him, but got her legs stuck. She stretched out a hand and saved Bill's life. If Bill had known to swim properly, maybe he could have flown too. Meanwhile, the other goslings revealed to Bill that Roz was a monster, responsible for their family's death. Heartbroken, Bill asked why they hid this from him. He confronted Fink, who promised to punish the lying goslings. Bill demanded the truth. Roz explained Fink had told her not to share the truth because Roz did not know she caused the accident. Bill said he never belonged to anyone and was alone because of Roz. Then Bill left Roz and the shelter, going to the goslings like himself. Roz didn't know who to ask for help, so she returned to the place she landed and found many robot bodies. She learned there were 5 other robots like her, 6 in total from one ship, and many were damaged by water. One robot still worked well and talked. Roz gathered information about their manufacturer. They were made to help humans and ease work. If anything went wrong, robots can be sent back using a transmitter. When Roz asked questions, she got stuck. Later, Roz discovered that robots, despite lacking feelings, actually have human-like emotions, and broken robots were recalled. Roz, a real robot, felt conflicted because of her feelings for Bill and her failure to protect him. Troubled, Roz went alone to a mountain. Fink arrived, scolding Roz for leaving without telling him. He said he lived with her and would be hurt if she left. Roz realized she no longer belonged here, but Fink encouraged her not to give up, saying there was still much Bill needed to learn. If Bill missed migration and flying, he would lag behind. Roz returned to Bill, begged forgiveness, and asked for help. Roz placed Bill on herself to teach flying, but Bill kept falling in strong winds. Roz sought help from an eagle, who taught Bill to spread wings, rise, and land. Roz built a platform for Bill to practice takeoffs. Animals watched and realized Roz cared deeply for Bill and wasn't a monster. An elder goose told Roz she had done well teaching Bill to fly, but the migration would challenge him with storms, high altitudes, and heavy weather. So Roz made Bill practice flying with weights tied to his wings and carrying water. Bill was ready for migration. He rejoined his species, and the elder goose took him since Bill had no family or home. Roz said goodbye. Both Roz and Bill wanted to express love and thanks, but hesitated. Roz gave a final farewell, flying Bill once more. Bill took a long flight with the geese for migration. Roz, just a robot, would have cried if she were human or animal. She sat alone, and Fink came, only two left now. Fink said winter was near, animals would hide in shelters, and Roz might be lonely. Roz went to her shelter, Fink to his. With winter storms arriving, Roz thought about leaving. She started sending a signal, but stopped, hoping to see Bill again. The signal reached the manufacturer. Bill was in the city and loved flying. One stormy day, the geese took shelter in the robot factory. They feared the robots, but Bill was unafraid, so others scattered. The elder goose told Bill he must lead now. He was the only brave one. Bill urged everyone to escape since the place was sealed. Leading them in flight, they scattered in different directions. The elder promised to follow. Suddenly, big robots appeared, attacking intruders with laser beams, making a hole. The geese escaped, but the elder goose was hit and died. Meanwhile, Roz was low on power, dreaming of Bill. Fink, worried and cold, suggested helping other animals. Roz agreed. Together they rescued many. Fink could track them by smell. Roz could reach them underwater, in huts or trees. Roz gathered animals in her shelter, including the feared big bear. But animals started fighting and eating each other. Fink shouted, and Roz, near power out, pleaded for peace. She urged them to unite and survive winter together until spring. The animals listened, stayed quiet, and helped peacefully. Spring arrived. Animals emerged. Roz charged fully, and geese returned from migration with Bill leading. She was happy, but unsure if she should approach Bill, worried he might have forgotten her. Roz returned to the platform she made. Then trouble began. The signal she sent attracted other robots. One with many tentacles, Wantra, arrived to take Roz. Wantra said the manufacturer targeted Roz's signals because Roz was the only robot living free in the wild, learning from animals. Her memory would be analyzed and erased. Roz begged not to lose her memories, but Wantra assured her safety and took Roz aboard. Just then, Fink arrived, saying Bill searched everywhere and urged Roz to hurry. Roz asked for a minute to gather her things and escaped. Wantra realized Roz was gone. Roz returned to Bill. They hugged tightly. Bill said, "I have so much to tell you. Please wait." Nearby animals talked. Roz was home. Meanwhile, robots came shooting. Animals fought together. Wantra ordered them to destroy their base, causing a huge fire. Animals fled. Wantra paralyzed Roz and took her to her airship for experiments to erase memories. Roz pleaded, "Don't erase my memories, especially those with Bill." Wantra ignored her, wiped Roz, and deactivated her completely. Bill stormed the airship with his geese. He found Roz deactivated and whispered, "I love you, Mama. Please wake up." Miraculously, Bill's call restored Roz's memory and life. Roz said, "Let's run away." They escaped, and animals near the beaver asked for help to stop the fire. The beaver, once laughed at, led them to fell a tree. Water flowed and put out the fire. Roz and Bill tried escaping, but Wantra caught them. Roz hit a panel, activating a device that broke Wantra's tentacles, which stuck to the roof. Roz tore the airship and jumped from a height, transforming into a ball inside her body. Though almost broken, Roz landed safely and rescued Bill. All animals rejoiced. The forest was burnt. Animals told Roz she must stay here now. This was her home. Roz said if she stayed, the company would keep sending robots to capture her, so she must leave once, but promised to return. Animals had grown attached and didn't want her to go. Roz sent her signal again and left. Robots arrived to take her away. Winter came, geese migrated, and animals stayed inside. Fink told stories to the young ones. In the final scene, robots worked as instructed. A little gosling appeared searching for his mother. It was Bill. The robot he found was Roz. Even with erased memories, Roz's feelings revived and she still loved him. Whether robot or human, once attachment forms, it never truly disappears. The amazing movie ends here. Like, share, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.